All right, guys, we decided to go ahead and have this as a virtual staff meeting because we had a lot of folks that couldn't make it this afternoon. So we just thought we would get this information in a video and get it shared out to you. Please make sure that you watch the whole video and fill out the form that is included. I also included a link to the actual presentation that has the links to the surveys that you need to fill out and also the information for the school that we're going to be helping out. And you'll see some more information about that soon. So I've got my screen shared, and Lauren is also going to be adding some things in here as well. And so, all right, let's see here. So first thing is progress reports. We need to send home progress reports every at the 3 weeks. And so for a lot of you, I think that sending the Eagle Binder home is a lot, and there's some anxiety with that. So Lauren created this form, and I'll let her kind of tell you about that and what to expect.
Yeah, so this way to prohibit the Eagle Binder getting lost when you send it home and all that good stuff and all the work that y'all put into it. It's just this quick sheet. It has each subject, and it also has a spot for behavior and what they're making progress towards. If you think they're going to get a 3, if you think they're going to get a 2 or a 1, and if you need a conference with the parents in that area. It's really short, simple, and sweet. I'll make copies for y'all each 6 weeks and bring them to you. Just one less thing for y'all to worry about. So they're on bright yellow paper, and then I will get them to you today, and they go home on October 18th. And then I put the rest of the dates that they'll go home for the rest of the year. If you want to put it in your calendar or whatever you so choose.
All right, so you'll be getting those. The next thing is parent communication. So something that I noticed, so I get a weekly report from Seesaw that just kind of gives me the statistics of our campus, how many parents are, reading the messages in Seesaw and all that kind of stuff, how many messages have been sent. And I've noticed that there's some teachers that are using it more than others. And something that I've realized is we have a lot of new staff over last year and this year, and we haven't really done any training on Seesaw. And so basically, I want to get some feedback from everybody first, and then put together some opportunities to learn more about Seesaw and how to productively use it in your classroom and really be a great tool for you and your parents as far as sharing in the learning experience. And so if you all would go in this is the first task for this meeting, there's a Seesaw questionnaire that I would like for you all to fill out. The purpose of this form is to survey all of you guys to find out your comfort level with Seesaw and target some specific areas for professional development. So don't be ashamed if you aren't using it as much as you would like to be, or you don't know that much about it. That's okay. I just want to get this information and find out also who would be willing to help and support the staff that needs it. And so please, everybody fill that out, and we will get some stuff prepared for you pretty quickly. Team planning and Fly Friday. So first of all, I want to say, I know, Lauren and I have walked in on several plannings this week, and they've been fantastic. How you guys have been sitting around as a team, going through the lessons, talking about what you're going to do, modeling for each other. That's the level that we need to continue to keep up to. And I just really appreciate and am impressed with how hard you guys are working to be real teams. And so please keep up the great work. You guys are doing a great job. This Friday at Fly Friday, please make sure that you're on time to Fly Friday. And what we want for each grade level to do is be ready to support interventions when we get back from fall break. So you need to have your groups, you need to change any groups, and really teachers need to be ready to start helping and running interventions as well. And so if you guys could work on that Friday and then get me back information on what you guys decide, that would be fantastic. Lauren, do you have anything with that?
Just make sure if you're our support staff for Fly Friday that you're there ready to go.
Yeah, absolutely. That is a big deal. We need all hands on deck at that time. We need all of our people where the kids are so that we can make sure everybody's safe. So this cell phones, this is just a tip we wanted to kind of share with you guys. And I know we feel very comfortable with our kids and in this community, but we need to really be careful and aware of just really that the things that are on your cell phone, if you have videos of kids or messages or anything, any of the videos or messages sent outside of Seesaw that are on your phone, those can be used in a public public records request. And so I think people need to be very careful about what you have on your phone that has to do with kids. We really need to be staying safe, and that communication tool really should be focusing more towards what's on Seesaw. And if those pictures are taken, then those are pictures taken going to parents to support what kids are doing instructionally in the classroom. So if you have any questions about that, you can reach out. Lauren, did you have anything else with that?
No, it's just a helpful tip for you to know, just to be safe, because you never know. Just new things are always coming. That's something that came out.
So MyPath, I know that you guys have been working hard to try to get your kids rostered. We've had some hiccups. But basically, just to clarify, what we are hoping to accomplish is 45 minutes of math and 45 minutes of reading weekly. And we're going to try to support that time during specials whenever they go see Miss Christie. But you will have to incorporate that time into your small group. And I really want you to think about that, because it's designed to be focused on there and filling those gaps. And so it may be something that's more productive for kids than extended periods of independent reading where we aren't really sure or able to assess how well the kids are actually doing in that time. So we want to make sure that we are finding the right times to incorporate MyPath into the student's day. And we're hoping to see some great success with that. And we'll learn more as we go forward. There's probably 9 or 10 students that have been entered into this form. Hopefully they were fixed for you. I know they did a re-roster last night. And so, but if you have students that need to be corrected, please continue to add to that link that I had sent out. And there's another copy of that here. Let's see, next. Okay, we will have the blue RTI folders. We came around to your lunch bunch this week and talked about that. They'll go home when we they will not go home. They will go out to you when we return, and just make sure that you're keeping documentation of the small group work that you're doing with your kids, that you have work samples, and that you're also documenting the communication with parents. This is very important, and that we're doing this. And I know this seems extra, but if teachers across the country, it's a requirement that we are documenting these interventions and what we're doing. And so we just want to make sure that we are on the right path to making sure that we are doing what we're supposed to be doing. All right, something else. So some of you may have seen on Facebook that 2 of our kiddos, actually, their dad was a first responder to a school fire in East Fort Worth over the weekend. And in that fire, the school lost their entire library. And so we had reached out. I had seen some parents saying that they were wanting to donate books and things like that. But I know, as somebody that works in a school, that they probably needed specific things. So I reached out and talked to the librarian at that school. They said they were starting from scratch on a pre-K-5 library. And I asked her to put together an Amazon gift wish list, basically with books that their school's needing and are, good for their library. And so she shared that with me this morning. And so I wanted to put this in here, and you can share that out with your parents or talk, we'll also put it out on our social media, but we just felt like it was a good way for our community to help out another school. And so it's something we'll probably talk about with our kids as well, as some sort of kind of like a service project for our house time. So that's just something we wanted you guys to be aware of. So you can check that out. All right. That is about it for what I have. Lauren, can you think of anything else?
Today at lunch, the Empower House reached their goal. They at 100, I think 5 tokens. So I'm going to announce it. You'll hear the announcement, but I'm also going to send y'all a little flyer that you can post to Seesaw. So this is just Empower. The other 3 houses are still working. They're really close. They're in the 90s, I believe. So just encourage kiddos to do great. They're doing so well. They love the tokens and the tickets. They trade them in, and it's been awesome. So thank y'all for your help with that. And tomorrow the greenhouse will get to wear a hat. That's their prize.
All right. So again, we appreciate you guys. Let's finish strong this week. Make sure that we are keeping instruction going all the way to the end of the day Friday, and just make it a great rest of the week. And wow, we have this fall break. It's exciting that we're going to be able to have a beautiful week off in October, which to me is one of the best months to be a Texan, is in October. And so I hope you guys are all able to enjoy that time and get well rested and ready for that the run into Christmas. So, all right. I think that's it, and hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching. Please go back and fill out the forms.